Hi, this is Anna Collins of Anna Collins Nutrition. Today I'm going to give you a few short tips on helping you navigate the nutritional information on the back of a product label. So the nutritional information is less important than the ingredients list because it doesn't tell you anything about the quality of the calories and the food that's in there, but it's still useful sometimes to have a look at. The calorie count is the first thing that happens in the nutritional information section, and I don't get hung up on calories because if my patient is eating enough of the right foods in the right amount, in the right proportions of different food groups to each other, they will be a healthy weight. But a little useful thing to know is, if you do like to count calories, is that the amount per 100 grams can be different from the amount per serving. So for example, on a cornflakes packet, I've seen serving size of 21 grams and the nutritional breakdown for that. Very few people can survive on 21 grams of a refined processed cereal like cornflakes without being even hungrier than when they started 10 minutes later. So you need to calculate for a realistic portion size then the nutritional breakdown. Carbohydrates are listed in the nutritional information, and also carbohydrates of which sugars. So carbohydrates is a total carbohydrate count, and that includes sugars, fiber, and starch. And that's the more important of the two figures. The carbohydrates as sugar figures includes starches and sugars, but excludes the fiber. The fiber is the useful part of the product because fiber is very helpful for our digestion and it slows down blood sugar surges. So just to show you a packet of Nairn's oatcakes here, the carbohydrate listing on the back is 46 grams of carbohydrates, and that is because the main ingredient is oats. And because oats are a grain, they are a carbohydrate-rich food. This other product here, shortbread, that has a carbohydrate listing of 60 grams. And that is because this product uses white flour and sugar. It's a high carbohydrate product, and so it's unhelpful for your body. It's much, much higher in sugars per 100 gram than this product. And grains in general are high in sugars, and then if you add unnatural sugar, so added sugar, to that, then that increases it further. So carbohydrates of which sugars can be different from the total carbohydrate figure, and that is because carbohydrates as sugars excludes the fiber, which is one of the useful parts. So, for example, this packet of oatcakes, the carbs as sugars is much, much lower than the total carbohydrates because there is fiber. I want to show you another couple of products here. Here is a yogurt product that I bought just for the purposes of doing this video because it wouldn't be something that I would eat normally. This packet gives values per 100 grams and per pot, which is one 150 gram serving. So it's easy to work out the amount of sugars, the amount of carbohydrates in the pot, in the serving size. So this product here lists 5.1 grams of sugars per serving, and there is no added sugar in this product. So those sugars are the natural milk sugars, which have not been properly fermented out of this product. But there is no added sugar. But if I move on from the nutritional information and I look at the ingredients list on this product, we've got milk, we've got beneficial yogurt cultures, but we also have worrying ingredients, aspartame and acesulfame K, or acesulfame potassium. These additives are non-calorie sweeteners, and they are known carcinogens. So I prefer patients and viewers not to be eating carcinogenic or cancer-causing ingredients if they can help it in their food. Here's another yogurt. That's an organic Glenisic yogurt. One serving is calculated by the manufacturers as 100 grams. That's about a fifth of the pot, so it's fairly accurate. And that contains 5.7 grams of carbohydrates listed in the nutritional information here. When I look at the ingredients list, I can see that there is no added sugar. There's just whole milk, organic skim milk powder, cultures, and then it names what the cultures are. There's no other ingredient. So look for short lists of ingredients. So this has no sweeteners. There is just the residual sugar that is left in the milk when it has been partly fermented to make yogurt. So this is a product that's not going to really be damaging for somebody's health. To move on to the last thing in today's videos, the nutritional information box can be useful for seeing what proportion of fats is in the food. If this fat is something like butter or coconut oil or extra virgin olive oil, that's actually either benign or quite useful for you. So when it comes to extra virgin olive oil, it's really, really useful for our health and can aid weight loss. If it's any other oil, that means the oil is going to be a nut or a seed or a vegetable oil. It's going to be a refined oil, and it's going to be toxic for your health. So when I go into a shop to buy shop-bought hummus, I will look at the ingredients list. Is the oil used extra virgin olive oil? If it is not, if it is a cheap refined vegetable oil, which in most cases it is, I will go for the lower fat of the two hummus products, the reduced fat version, because the fats in it are toxic fats. So looking at overall fat percentage is less important than looking at the quality of the fats in there. So in a nutshell, what I'm saying is that the product ingredient label is even more important than the nutritional information. And you can watch my YouTube videos on fats for more information about which fats you should eat more of and which fats you should limit or avoid completely. So I hope you found this helpful. If you did, I'd really appreciate if you could give the thumbs up on YouTube. From me at Anna Collins Nutrition, thanks for listening, and hope to see you again soon.